Let me introduce you to Pinterest. This is one of the most visual social media platforms that you could ever use. It's absolutely fantastic for showcasing products, but also if you are into things a bit more visual, this is definitely the place to be. Very similar to Instagram, but you can use it and it's much more user friendly, and there's a lot more you can do with it as well. So what I'm going to do is show you how to recruit, and I'm only going to be recruiting through my personal account. I do have another account which I use for posting products. I tend to keep that really just for products because I want to keep it more professional. This one, I don't want to bombard people with products every day. I just want to do the odd recruitment ad for every couple of weeks. And I find that is more successful than keep posting recruitment ads, because people just switch off and then you don't get no followers at all. So the idea of Pinterest is that you set up a board. So you create a board and you can set it up whatever you like. I mean, I've got one, it's all about people. I'm going to show you very quickly. This is just quotes that I find, pictures I find about people. Um, and people have a look at it, and if they're following me, they might like it, might follow more boards of mine. And of course, that's how I generate, I think it's over 2,000, yes, 2,261 followers so far. So the more people that you can have following you, the better. I've tended to try and keep it as much as I possibly can towards the UK, but obviously now with the expansion, I can start looking a little bit more global there, and attracting people on a more global level. So you set up a board in whatever subject you like. Here I've actually done one on residual income, and I've posted all sorts of things on residual income. And you'll notice I kept it right near the top, because with having 156 boards, there's an awful lot to scroll through, and people will get bored by the time they get to the bottom. So I have 2 boards for business out of the 156, and the next one is Poke Your Nose in My Business, which really says what it is. So people can click on that, have a look, and see what I do. And I've posted videos, I've posted quotes and all sorts. So I'm going to show you how I would recruit. First of all, if you click on this symbol here, the Pinterest symbol, this will actually take you to the news feed, very similar news feed to, I would say, Facebook. And this is all the people that I follow, and I might like something. So for example, it's not about me posting recruitment ads all the time. I will post something of someone else's. For example, I think that's great colours. I have a board, Colourful World. There it is. And I've just pinned it, or will be pinning it. There you go. So it's as simple as that. And because I've started pinning people's photos, they might think to themselves, oh, well, I'll have a look at your boards. They go in and have a look, like my boards, and start following me. And this is obviously how you get people following, and then they see your advert. So I'm going to take you back to the top and show you how I would do a recruitment ad. I would go through and I would post quotes, motivational quotes. You saw I would post that onto my holiday board. But here, the symbol on the bottom right hand corner is a plus sign. I can upload my own photo. I choose an image, and I've got one on the desktop. And this image here says the doors will be open to those who are bold enough to knock. So I'm going to post an ad. Looking for a business. Ooh, helps if I can spell, doesn't it? In the UK. I'll just say in the UK for now. And then you can, if you want, post your link. So you can just leave it like that. Now, obviously, I'm not going to put it into Colourful World. I'm going to put it into Poke Your Nose in My Business. I'm only ever going to put one advert out. I do not post more than one. I might find a great article of Kleeneze and put that on there as well. I know Gavin Scott does a lot of articles, people's testimonials, that sort of thing. And of course, they're fascinating to read, but just make sure you've got a clear image that people can read. And simply just pin it. Now, I'm going to see it because there's something else that a lot of people don't realize. If you edit, you can actually go in here and put let's have a look, www dot. So if you put the link in there and save, so this is what it looks like. I'm just going to show you. I'm going to click off and I'm just going to click on my pins and it will show you the last one. So here's the advert, looking for a business opportunity in the UK, and of course you can see my link there, but let's say if somebody goes to repin that, they're going to remove my link because they don't want that, they just might want the quote. But if you click on the picture, look what happens. It actually goes straight through to my website, and very few people realize that happens. So that is why I always go through and edit, and on the edit section, the source, always don't forget put your website in there. So they might delete this information, but at least they've got that. And it's so simple to do, it really is. And that is how I would recruit. Now Pinterest are having problems with their updating, so usually you would see that on the news feed, but it won't. Oh yes, you can actually, they've updated it. You can see amongst everybody else's, my advert is here. And of course I would post probably another 10 pins, 5 to 10 pins. I'd probably post flowers, some motivational quotes, maybe some personal development stuff, as well as this. It wouldn't just be recruiting all the time.